Warning! Here are 10 mistakes you should never make when eating oatmeal. Oatmeal is a staple in many diets across various cultures, and it's no wonder why. The truth is, oatmeal is popular all over because it packs a ton of health benefits. Not only does it taste good, but it's also super useful and versatile. That's why you absolutely cannot afford to make certain mistakes when eating it. All these mistakes could ruin the benefits of oatmeal and might even mess you up in the long run. So, stick with me to find out what these mistakes are. Number 10. Going overboard with toppings. I know it's really tempting to load up your oatmeal with all kinds of yummy toppings. I mean, who wouldn't want that, right? It tastes great, and we're all constantly craving tasty food. But piling on too much can turn a healthy meal into a calorie bomb, totally messing up your efforts to eat clean. Plain oatmeal is an awesome base for a good meal, but to keep it balanced, you gotta add some healthy fats and protein. Think fresh fruits, nuts and spices like cinnamon to add flavor without compromising your health. Adding bananas, grapes, peaches, and berries would also be a great choice. These options not only make it taste better, but also boost the amount of protein and healthy fats in your meal, helping you stay full longer. Remember, balance is key. Life is all about balance, and it's no different when it comes to oatmeal and its toppings. You can totally mix up your oatmeal without going overboard. Try throwing in some chia or flax seeds, which are packed with fiber and omega-3s for a little extra health kick, and see how you like it. Number 9. Using whole milk. Cooking oatmeal with whole milk can be a great way to add nutrients to your first meal of the day, especially in the morning. That's because whole milk is rich in healthy fats, calcium, and vitamin D, which you don't usually get from processed oatmeal. On the flip side, you might want to adjust the amount of milk depending on your needs. If you're watching your fat intake, maybe use half whole milk instead. Interestingly, one perk of using whole milk is that it keeps you feeling full longer. That's because the fat in whole milk helps prolong that satisfied feeling, stopping you from reaching for unnecessary snacks throughout the morning. And we all know how tempting those snacks can be, right? They can make anyone lose focus on their diet. But it's important to resist them, so keeping your hunger in check is the best way to go. Plus, adding a pinch of cinnamon or a spoonful of honey can take the flavor up a notch without needing any refined sugar. For those who prefer a plant-based option, almond, soy, or oat milk can be healthy and tasty alternatives. These milks can also add a nice texture and unique flavor to your oatmeal. Of course, each type of milk has its own benefits, like almond milk being low in calories or soy milk being high in protein. Number 8. Using old oatmeal. Expiration dates exist for a reason. Using old oatmeal is a mistake that can mess with both the safety and the nutritional quality of your meal. Just like any other food, oatmeal has a shelf life, and once it's past that, it can lose nutrients and might even become unsafe to eat. It's important to always check the expiration date on the package and watch out for signs of spoilage. That expiration date isn't just for show, and those signs of spoilage shouldn't be ignored. Even if the oatmeal is still within the expiration date, if it's been stored too long, it can lose some of its flavor and texture. This happens because the fats in the oatmeal can go through oxidation, making it go rancid. Here's a practical tip. Compare old oatmeal with a new batch and you'll probably notice a big difference in taste. Whenever possible, I suggest buying smaller amounts to make sure you're eating it while it's still fresh. To store oatmeal properly, keep it in a container in a cool, dry place. This helps extend its shelf life and keeps the quality intact. Keeping your oatmeal fresh and within its expiration date is essential to making sure your meal is both healthy and tasty. Number 7. Big portions. A lot of people make the mistake of eating huge portions of oatmeal without even realizing it. Even though oatmeal is nutrient-rich, too much of it can lead to consuming a lot of calories. Imagine you're making your oatmeal in the morning to kickstart your day. Instead of filling your bowl to the brim, it's better to go with 1 cup of cooked oatmeal or half a cup of raw oatmeal. This way, you're getting a good amount of fiber, vitamins, and essential minerals without overloading your system. Now think about all those times you went overboard and ended up feeling too full afterward. The secret is in finding that balance to make the most out of this nutritious grain. 1 cup of cooked oatmeal has about 150 calories. This portion gives you around 4 grams of fiber, which directly helps with digestion and keeps you feeling full. So cutting down on your portions is a great strategy to control your calorie intake without missing out on nutrients. Oatmeal can be a great ally in this process, but only if you know how to measure it right. A practical tip is to use a kitchen scale to measure out your oatmeal accurately. Plus, by controlling your portion size, you make room to add other nutritious foods to your meal. This way, you ensure a diverse and health-packed breakfast. Number 6. Fast food oatmeal. Grabbing ready-made oatmeal from fast food places can be a convenient time-saving option. And who doesn't want to save time, right? But you need to be careful. A lot of times, these products come loaded with sugar and calories, which can totally wipe out the healthy benefits of oatmeal. For example, a simple bowl of oatmeal at a restaurant might have more sugar than a chocolate bar. Now think about the difference between making your oatmeal at home with ingredients you can control versus picking up a ready-made bowl on your way to work. At home, you can use whole oats and add fresh fruits, honey or nuts, keeping your meal healthy and nutritious. But with fast food options, the amount of sugar and additives can be surprisingly high. Making your own oatmeal also lets you customize the recipe to fit your dietary needs and taste preferences. If you like creamier oatmeal, you can add milk. If you prefer a thicker texture, adding seeds or a bit of peanut butter might do the trick. You're in control and can decide what works best for you. Plus, making oatmeal at home is way cheaper. A pack of oats can give you multiple servings for way less than buying several bowls on the go. It's a small effort that brings big benefits both for your health and your wallet. Not to mention the joy of starting your day with a meal made with care and attention. Number 5. Too much sugar. So here it is, the big bad guy for many people. Too much sugar. Few ingredients get as much hate as sugar. Kids grow up hearing their moms say they can't have too many sweets. And as people age, they're flat out told to avoid sugar because of all sorts of diseases, like diabetes. Adding too much sugar to your oatmeal is a common mistake that can cancel out a huge part of the healthy benefits, making it a double whammy. I get it, it's super tempting to sweeten your oatmeal with a lot of brown sugar, maple syrup, or honey, but that can turn a nutritious meal into a dessert in disguise. This can create a calorie bomb as a result. It's important to find a balance that keeps your oatmeal tasty without going overboard on sugar. Adding fresh fruits like bananas, strawberries, or chopped apples can give you that natural sweetness you need. These fruits sweeten the oatmeal while also adding fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants which improve the meal's nutritional profile. A good practice is to use spices to add flavor without sugar. Cinnamon, nutmeg, and vanilla extract are great options to boost the taste of your oatmeal. If you really feel the need to sweeten your oatmeal more, do it in moderation. By controlling the sugar, you keep oatmeal as a healthy, nutritious breakfast option. This ensures long-lasting energy and prevents blood sugar spikes that can lead to fatigue and weight gain. Number 4. Flavored oatmeal. Choosing flavored oatmeal is convenient and satisfying, but it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Almost nothing is perfect, really. And that's a golden rule in nutrition. Most of the time, these flavored versions come loaded with added sugar and other additives that ruin oatmeal's benefits. It tastes good, but you're losing out when it comes to your health. For example, a serving of flavored oatmeal can have more than 12 grams of sugar, turning a healthy meal into a dessert in disguise, a calorie bomb ready to wreck your diet. When choosing oatmeal, it's always better to go for the natural, unflavored kind. This way, you have total control over what you add to it. So I suggest you experiment, like sweetening your oatmeal with fresh fruits like bananas and apples. These fruits add natural sweetness and also provide vitamins and antioxidants important for your health. This way, you're eating something delicious and healthy. Number 3. Using just water. Cooking oatmeal with just water can lead to a meal that's less flavorful and has a texture that many people find kinda sticky. While I'm not a huge fan of this approach, some people prefer it. And that's understandable since water is a practical, calorie-free option. But you can totally upgrade this experience by adding a bit of milk, which completely transforms the meal. Using milk, whether dairy or plant-based, adds creaminess and flavor, making the oatmeal way more enjoyable. For those looking for a healthier alternative, plant-based milk like almond, soy, or oat milk can be an excellent choice. Another tip is to try different ratios of water and milk to find the perfect combo for your taste. Start with half water and half milk and adjust it to your liking. The decision is in your hands because this approach lets you customize the consistency and flavor of your oatmeal, making sure it's always creamy and nutritious, the best of both worlds. Cooking oatmeal with a mix of water and milk is an easy way to level up your morning meal. With these tips, you can turn a simple bowl of oatmeal into a delicious and nutritious breakfast. Number 2, lack of healthy fats. Adding healthy fats to your oatmeal can turn a simple meal into a complete nutritional feast. But let me be clear, I'm talking about healthy fats, not the kind that can ruin your meals, your body, and your well-being in the long run. Even though oatmeal is rich in carbs and fiber, it doesn't offer much in the way of good fats and protein, which are essential to keeping you full and giving you lasting energy. Humans need good fats to stay energized. That's been true forever. With that in mind, adding foods like peanut butter and nuts to your dish is an easy and tasty way to balance your meal. Plus, mixing a spoonful of peanut butter into oatmeal not only improves the flavor but also adds protein and healthy fats. Another option is to throw in a handful of nuts or seeds like almonds, pecans, or chia seeds. These simple additions can give you that extra boost of nutrients your body needs. Number 1. Too many dried fruits. Using too many dried fruits in your oatmeal is a mistake a lot of people make. But the worst part is that they do it thinking they're making a healthy choice. But that's a huge mistake. They couldn't be more wrong. Yes, it's true that dried fruits are super nutritious and a great source of fiber and antioxidants. But, on the flip side, they're also packed with sugar and calories. A serving of them can turn your balanced meal into a source of extra calories you don't want. Think back to that time you filled your oatmeal bowl with raisins and apricots. While delicious, these dried fruits, when eaten in excess, can spike your blood sugar levels and contribute to weight gain. Again, the key here is to avoid going overboard. Moderation is what you should aim for. A moderate serving of dried fruits is enough to sweeten and enrich your oatmeal without overloading your body with unnecessary and harmful calories. A good practice is to mix dried fruits with fresh ones. For example, use a small amount of raisins combined with a chopped apple or some fresh strawberries. This balances the sugar content and boosts the fiber and nutrients you're getting. It's an effective way to get the best of both worlds without overdoing it. Also, don't forget to check the labels on the dried fruits you buy. A lot of times they come with added sugar or preservatives that can be bad for your health. Choosing dried fruits without added sugar is always the best choice. This ensures you're really getting the natural benefits of these foods. Oatmeal is what we consider a superfood because its usefulness and versatility are undeniable. But using it wisely, without unnecessary excesses, is the best way to enjoy its benefits. And if you want more tips on how to live a healthier life, subscribe to the channel because I'm always bringing you videos to help you become stronger. A great example is the video popping up on your screen right now, where I talk about what will happen to your body if you regularly drink a glass of water with baking soda. Click on the screen and check it out. See you there.